Hey, how's everyone doing today? Are you feeling okay? If you're feeling sad, here's what I tell you to do. Okay, go to YouTube, all right, the YouTube, and look up Godzilla dropkick. And man, dude, just look that up. The way the way Godzilla floats through the sky, defying gravity, like Michael Jackson does when he leans forward in the Smooth Criminal music video. Man, it's great. It'll just put a smile on your face. Also, Michael Jackson, man, guys, I miss him. He's fucking great. I'm probably gonna. Well, I already know I cried more than when probably when my mom's gonna die. I'm probably gonna cry more with Michael Jackson. But yeah, y'all could say whatever you say about Michael Jackson. Oh, he's a child predator. But nah. Was he a weird dude? I mean, yeah, he was a weird dude. But you tell me how you would act if your dad basically beat you up as a child, and then later on you were chilling drinking a Pepsi and you catch on fire and burn the shit out of your scalp. Or I don't know, maybe I don't know, just be shaken up by that and be perfectly fine and not want to hang out with children because it's weird. Okay. But again, let's separate the art from the person, right? Seriously though, like I'm thinking about Moonwalker now and how great it is. You should go watch it. I don't know. You're probably online. I could find the VHS tape on eBay or something. It's cheap. Even though it's weird, and yeah, he is really weird with kids in that movie too, so it doesn't help my argument. Mother, teach her not to walk my way. Teach her not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother. So I have two gay uncles, right? I don't know if that makes me predisposed to being a gay uncle myself. But one of them I would always like play dominoes with, and it was really chill. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I do miss that one. But the other one was, I don't know, a beautician, like a beauty school dropout, I guess. I don't know if he was even licensed because he would always have us go to the back of his house. Well, it's not even his house, it's his parents' house because he lived with his parents, and we'd get our haircut there. At least my mom would always take us there because, it was her brother, I guess. And it always smelled like cigarettes because he would just be smoking constantly. Cigarettes and hairspray. And I remember as a kid being like, oh, cool, he's got some tropical fish. That's pretty tight. And he had like one of those flowers that you would put like in the sun and it would dance to solar powered. That was always cool, like seeing that flower dance in the sun. Oh, and yeah, again, like I said, he lived with his parents and they were super old. So it was pretty much like your stereotypical 90s gay man, right? Straight out of Birdcage. Anyways, I think the last time I ever saw him, it was after my mother had picked us up when she got out of the state hospital from when like my father had beat her over the head with a 2x4. And we hadn't gotten a haircut, I guess, that whole time. And so she took us there. And I don't know, I must have stayed up for whatever reason the night before, so I kept falling asleep when he was cutting my hair. And he got all super mad at me for my head just bobbing like back and forth because I was falling asleep. And like a gay fury told my mom to never bring me back again. Like the soup guy from Seinfeld or something, just banning me from getting haircuts. Psh, whatever, man. I never liked your gay ass haircuts anyways. And I always saw him smoking Salem's. And my mom would smoke Salem's too, so I always thought it was like a female cigarette, Salem. So let me know in the comments if you think Salem's are a gay cigarette or female. I don't know. These non-existent comments. Again, I keep saying maybe I'll start a Patreon. Maybe once video is available over there, I can like really give y'all some sort of bonus stuff, Pop, slick, squish, aha, Cicera, lip shits. Here's a good life hack. If you ever, for whatever reason, I don't know how this would happen, but have no access to your porn collection, or you aren't able to like stream any sort of porn and you really need your fix, just put on some women's tennis because all that moaning, on there is bound to get you going. I actually really like tennis. I used to play it in high school. I would be the only chunky kid in sweatpants just running around and diving like a fucking Jack Black and shit, all graceful for no reason. And I would always piss off all the preppy kids because I was actually pretty good at it, Oh, but those days of me being a pro tennis player are all over. Dude, but I look at like the pros, like you got your Venuses and your Serenuses, Williams, and I'm like, shit, if I find them attractive, like, am I into men? Like, those are some handsome ass women. Speaking of hot women, I remember when Little Caesars first came out with their hot and readies, and dude, like, my mind was blown. I was like, holy shit, this is a game changer. I can, like, just go in and grab a pizza and no wait, and it's ready, and it's like $5. Holy smokes, But there was this one time I remember I went to Little Caesars, right? And I asked them, oh, I'd like your hot and ready. And they told me, oh, yeah, no problem. It'll be 5 minutes. And I turned around and walked the fuck out. I was like, what the fuck? I asked for a fucking hot and ready. I did not ask for a fucking cold and unprepared pizza. No such fucking bullshit, man. I swear there's nights I stay awake thinking of the day when I couldn't get a fucking hot and ready. Sent to spot on a Cooper show. First stop, Havana, go. Used to make a living man big in the banana. Hooray. For Havana. Baby, 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 loco. Baby, make me mambo. Oh, man, I just saw there's a shortage in the U.S. of Adderall, and well, fuck, that means my dealer's going to raise his prices. Know what I'm saying? Nah, I was actually on Adderall for a good while, and I guess it helped me. I don't know. I have crippling anxiety, so yeah, I'm sure it didn't help taking that or modafinil. I forget what that shit was called. This shit that what's his name took in Limitless. Also, me taking that peppermint ketamine I found online probably doesn't help my fucking brain either. I really need to get on marijuana, but it's still not legal in Texas. But it's legal to shoot up schools. It's legal to put crack in chicken salad. Actually, I hope it's still true that we could put crack in chicken salad, because I love a good chicken salad. I love when you add grapes and pecans into a chicken salad and then put it in a good butter roll or a croissant. Oh my god. So that's so good it should be illegal, Y'all remember the song Mambo Number 5? I feel like it was made by the government to be triggering with those specific female names read in a specific order and that specific rhythm, that it would trigger like a Colombian brainwashed assassin, and they would unknowingly fucking go and commit murders of like local journalists, and I mean, look at that smash hit that it became. It's as if the government knew it would become that popular. Look it up on DuckDuckGo. All the dates sync. It's true. It's 1999. It's a global conspiracy. The lizard people and all the gay frogs, like my Uncle Eddie. Nah. Speaking of the government, did you see the female basketball star Brittany Griner is like being sentenced to what? Like a penile camp? I don't know. And this was all for what? Like carrying hash oil in her luggage, and that equates to 9 years of fucking work in imprisonment. Like, Jesus Christ. Here you have AOC bitching about, oh, I can't get Taylor Swift tickets, but you have this like black woman sentenced to prison for nothing, and nobody like seems to give a shit, because Ticketmaster's a monopoly, or pretty little white Gabby Petito got herself killed with a psycho boyfriend. Let's care about that. I don't know. I think this is gonna sound the Mambo Number 5. I feel like the Russians are getting these buff black women, and they're taking their DNA to combine with their own buff Russian women or men or people, and they're gonna create, hear me out, a super race of, I don't know, black Russians, blushins, or Rakshans, I don't know what you call them, and they're going to be super soldiers. When the time is right, they'll re-release Mambo Number 5, and those black Russian fucking juggernauts will take over the weak and the woke, gender fluid, because that's what we're becoming, just a nation of soft people. Speaking of music, I also believe that the pop band Hanson are aliens because when they first debuted their hit, that one hit song Bop, it was the same year of the Phoenix Lights in 1997. And the lyrics of that song, they, Bop, de, bop, bop, doo, ah, ooh, yeah, but may seem to be just random noises to a human, but translated to a being with higher intelligence, it's letting the unidentified aircrafts up above Earth that we're not yet ready to be invaded, you know? And for the band to recently reunite and, attempt to play more songs or play the older ones, and it's right when the world seems to have had the most alien activities coming towards it, and when the Earth's resources are depleted, and when the world is having a civil war against itself, we are not united. It just gives me even more evidence that the Hanson brothers are in fact beings from another planet. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Like if you smoke cigarettes, that's cool. If you vape, I guess that's cool too. Do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, and as long as you can afford it, I don't think it's ever going to be a problem. If you're suffering from an Adderall shortage, I'm there with y'all guys. Dude, I'm suffering too. Just hang in there. Keep it together. And whatever you do, don't play Mambo Number 5. And don't play any Hanson music either. In fact, find Lou Bega and find the Hanson brothers and cancel them immediately. Use the woke culture to our advantage and get an advantage of that. We need all the advantages we can get in this war on society. We live in a society. Nah, whatever. Just it's Friday. You have a great fucking weekend, okay? Take care. Bye.